Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today is going to be like a full day of eating, but a little bit different. So I'm going to show you that in 10 minutes or less, you can make all of these meals. So I'm going to show you my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner, and they're all going to be delicious, pretty healthy, nutritious, and also have like a good amount of protein in them. So I often get comments from people when I do my full day of eatings, Derek, I don't have time to cook all this. I just don't have the time. I've got my phone here as a timer and it's gonna keep me nice and honest so you guys see that they take less than 10 minutes. So I've already got it started. This one's gonna be really quick. I'm heading to the gym here soon and I don't wanna eat too much. Usually I'll go to the gym fasted, but just for the sake of the video, I thought I'd show you something really quick and easy and delicious to make in the morning. So I'm gonna have some avocado toast with some vegan sausage. I'm gonna start by chopping up the sausage and getting it on the stove. But, oh yeah, I almost forgot. I gotta give the camera to Crystal because she's gonna be filming me, kind of following me around the kitchen. Because when I do make my full day of eatings, you know, I have to like put the camera in different places and it kind of takes up a bit of time. So this is gonna make it much quicker. So these are the sausages that I'm using. They're the Field Roast Smoked Apple and Sage. They are a seitan sausage, so lots of protein, 26 grams in one of these. And then just grab it right into a preheated pan. All right, so here's the kind of bread that I usually get. It's the Silver Hills Organic Sprouted Bread. I like sprouted bread because it's nice and easy to digest. The sprouting aspect of it makes the proteins more available, reduce the phytic acid, all that sort of stuff. So that's why I like to have it. So pop that in the toaster. And then while that's cooking, I'm gonna cut up my avocado. Oh, perfect one. Heck yeah. And I'm also gonna have some tomato with this as well. I'm gonna try and slice this really thin. What's this tiny little knife? Get out of here. That's probably good. Let's see how these bad boys are doing. I'm probably just gonna flip them by hand just to save time. Oh, perfect. No, that's stuck. Where's the flipper? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, let's loosen all those up. There we go. Flip. So this meal is gonna be really easy to make in under the 10 minutes, but trust me, lunch and dinner are gonna be quite a bit more involved. There's gonna be a lot more action with those. But yeah, let's see if this is ready yet. The toast, perfect. All right, a few slices of tomato. And then out of the cupboard, I'm just gonna grab some of this everything bagel seasoning. This stuff is so good. Oh yeah. And then, yeah, we're only at about 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Kind of the nice thing about these like plant-based meats is like you don't have to like worry about getting the, you know, core temperature up to a certain degree to like kill off like pathogens or something like that. You can like just eat it raw if you want. Yeah, it's ready. Let's go. Not really sure how the rest of this is gonna get on. I might just eat it. No room for it.
That's so big.
I know.
That's gonna be
I probably should have made 2 pieces of toast, but I didn't want too much because of the workout.
It'll be good though.
Oh yeah. I also wanted to have some fruit with this, so it's peach season around here, so I'm gonna cut up this peach.
I love how everything's like so not balanced.
Oh, it's crazy. We get a lot of our stuff at the thrift store, so it's like there's so many janky plates and bowls that don't match.
It's like the worst game of Tetris in
Yeah, not fun. All right, there we go. I'm gonna put this around all fancy like.
Oh.
I don't know what the heck to do with it. It's gonna look cool in the thumbnail if it's in there. I don't know. There we go. So look at that.
What's the time?
7 minutes, 50 seconds. Not bad.
And we're just having some idle time there.
Yeah, no. Chillin', got time to clean up. Eat the rest of the food that I cut up that didn't fit on the sandwich. So for anyone that's curious about the total protein content, there's 26 in the sausage, and then there's another 6 grams of protein in the bread. So 32 grams in just those 2 items alone. And then there's obviously going to be a bit in the avocado, and probably a bit, like maybe 1 gram in the peach. I don't actually know. So if you were on the go, you could probably put another piece of toast on the top of this and have like a little sandwich, and it'd be great to eat in the car or something like that. But there we go. Oh gosh, that's good. Yo, you gotta take a bite of this. You gotta try it. It's unbelievable. Good,
wow.
Huh? I know. All right, so I'm gonna finish this, let it digest a little bit, and then head to the gym and smash my workout. I'll probably include a few clips for my workout in here, but it'll just be like really quick. But I will have it time-stamped along the bottom if you guys want to jump to any of the meals. So let's do this. Alright, so I just got back from my workout, and you guys know I usually like to have a big fruit smoothie full of like bananas, berries, greens, protein powder, and all that good stuff in there. And obviously you can make that in less than 10 minutes, but I wanted to show you some great recipes other than a smoothie, which you've seen like 1,000 times on this channel. So today I'm gonna be making something different, and I'm actually gonna pass the camera over to Crystal to help me film this one. I'm gonna start the timer here. There we go, we got 10 minutes. So obviously I want a good balance of like protein, some good carbs in here as well, and some fat. So I'm gonna start with the protein, and for that, I'm gonna be having tempeh. So I'm just gonna cut this up really quickly. So this is like a half a block of tempeh. And I'm just gonna fire it into the pan. I already have this preheated. That looks like a pretty like feeble amount of tempeh, hey? I'm gonna put a tiny bit more in. It takes the same amount of time to cook. All right, awesome. And then just a little bit of water so it doesn't stick. And if you kind of steam, saute tempeh a little bit, then it definitely takes the bitterness out of it a little bit. But I don't have time to talk. We gotta get cooking. So then I'm also gonna make a little marinade or a little sauce for it. I guess we don't have time to marinate, but I've got some maple syrup. Oh gosh, I should have got all this out ahead of time. And some tamari soy sauce and a little liquid smoke. So tamari, wow, okay, that's probably a good enough amount of tamari. Hello, blood pressure. Some maple syrup. A bit of liquid smoke. A few drops of that. And then let's go for a little bit of the twin pillars of the Simnett Nutrition culinary experience. Garlic powder and onion powder. A little garlic powder. A bit of onion powder. Mix it up. Got my little power mixer here. Amazing. All right. And then I'm gonna fire this in here. All right. Hopefully that cooks down a little bit. It's looking a little soupy, but it should be fine. So next I'm gonna cook some greens. Always like to have a little bit of greens with my meals. So I've got this beautiful Dino kale, or black kale, I guess it is. Quick wash. And then I'll just chop this up really quickly. Into this pan. I'm just gonna add some everything bagel seasoning to this. This is just a really easy way to flavor your cooked greens. Let's see how we're doing for time. All right, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Man, we're cruising through this meal. Definitely need to turn this up a bit though. Come on, baby. So usually I would prepare some rice in like the Instant Pot, like a big batch of it for a few days, but just to keep things like really quick, really easy today, I'm just gonna be using this packaged rice. And there's like no preservatives or anything in here, which is pretty cool, so it's a nice option. This is brown rice and quinoa, thanks to Uncle Ben. Actually, it's not even Uncle Ben anymore, it's just Ben. Maybe that wasn't like politically correct for some reason or something, I don't know. There you go, Ben's rice. I'm just gonna microwave this. You guys don't see me use a microwave very much on this channel, but for this video today, it's pretty convenient. You could also heat it, you know, in a pot on the stove or whatever if you wanted. I'm gonna stir this up. Oops, and just throw it all over at the same time. And you know what? It's a little bit liquidy for what I was looking for, so I'm actually just gonna like pour some of this out really quickly. There we go. That's more of what I was looking for. We'll keep this over here though, you never know, I might use it. All right, so while that's cooking, I'm just gonna get the salsa out, because I'm gonna have some of that with it, some sprouts. And we've got this beet and dill hummus. Such a beautiful color, it's so delicious. So I'm gonna get that out to have with it. And how are we doing for time? We've got it at 5 minutes, 30 seconds. All right, let me get the bowl out. Might as well start dressing the bowl. So I'm gonna put some sprouts here. And then come back over here, see how this stuff's doing. Oh yeah, see, that's looking better. So I think the kale's done. I'm just gonna add this to the bowl. Man, that's gonna be good. Big scoop of this hummus, probably right in the middle. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of the sauce that was left over from the tempeh onto the rice. See how we're doing for time. 7.5 minutes. All right, might as well just like tidy up a little bit since I have 2 minutes to spare. You know what else I'm thinking? Maybe a couple tomatoes on there, just 3 tomatoes. A little bit of salsa. Oh yeah, there was one more thing I wanted to add. I realized there wasn't much fat in this dish, and I always like to have some. And if I can make them an omega-3 rich fat, then that's always good. So I'm just gonna add some hemp seeds to this. And a little pile, just a little pile there. And then what do we got? 9 minutes, 30 seconds. So we've got about 30 seconds to say hello to this one. Oh, you're angry. All right, so I think that's probably it. 9 minutes, 50 seconds. Got myself pretty delicious looking meal. All right, so there it is. In less than 10 minutes, I made this high protein, super nutritious, delicious meal. Tons of variety, lots of nice colors and everything. And of course, I was like a little bit of a spaz while filming because, you know, trying to get it done in under 10 minutes. But of course, if you were cooking it yourself, you could take like 12 minutes or 15 minutes and have a much more relaxed cooking experience. And it's still a very fast meal, as you can see. And you could also meal prep something like this as well, just like make everything in bigger batches, of course. So I have a pretty big appetite. I definitely won't have much trouble eating this whole bowl, especially after a big workout. And I thought I'd quickly figure out like how much protein is in this, and just in the tempeh alone, 54 grams of protein. And then in the rice, there's like another 8 grams of protein. So that's like, what, 62 grams of protein in just the rice and the tempeh alone. And then there's obviously going to be some in the hemp seeds and in the rest of the food. So I probably don't need that much at each meal, but this is what we're getting today. Let me try it and see how it is. So I'm going to try the tempeh first. So a little salty, a little smoky, a tiny bit sweet. It is so good. All right, I'm gonna try this rice because I have not had like packaged rice like that in a very long time. Ah, it's good. Okay, can't forget about the greens. I'm gonna try the kale. So good, so nice and tender. And with that everything bagel seasoning, just like a bit of onion, a bit of garlic. Oh man, that is like probably my favorite way to have kale. All right, so I'm gonna go sit down and eat this and then, you know, just do some work, probably go outside a bit. It's a beautiful day. And then I will meet you guys back in here and we will make another 10-minute meal for dinner. All right, so here we go. Gonna make a 10-minute dinner. So I'm gonna have a chickpea and vegetable curry and then a little salad on the side. So let me get the timer started and then I will give the camera to Crystal again and let's go. So I'm first gonna strain the chickpeas and then right into a preheated pan. Now I'm just gonna chop up some veggies to have with it. Let's just blast through this really quick. Next I'm gonna grab some veggies out of the fridge. I'm gonna grab bell pepper and then a few other things that I'm gonna have with the salad. Yep. Now I've got a package of pre-made curries. This is chickpea masala. So this is obviously gonna provide like all the flavor to this. I mean, you guys know I like to make my own curries from scratch, but you know, something like this when I'm a bit time pressed, it's gonna be just perfect. And then I'm just gonna add a bit of water in here to get all the sauce out. There we go. I'm also gonna throw in just a small handful of green peas. 4 minutes, so got some good time. All right, might as well throw together the salad while that's cooking. Nice big bowl, box of greens. So this is gonna obviously be a lot faster than washing a head of lettuce or something. Give this a quick stir. I'm just gonna add a couple things to this salad. I'm actually going to add, where are those? Oh yeah, these pumpkin seeds. I've got these like organic pumpkin seeds. They're lightly salted. Man, they're so good. Ooh, avocado. I know I use like my hands a lot for stuff, but they're clean and I'm just cooking for myself, so don't worry. All right, we're getting pretty close. So we're at 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Just stir this one more time. Oh yeah, it's sizzling nicely now. Check that out. Yeah. I wasn't sure if we were gonna be able to do all this in 10 minutes. I was like kind of, you know, trying to figure it out in my head, but yeah, it works. All right, 8.5 minutes. I'm just gonna chop up some green onion to go on top of everything. And then also some cilantro. It's gonna be really nice on top of the curry. Oh, that's not very good. It's kind of like a little bunk. Why was that happening in there? Yeah, look at that. I'm actually gonna add a little extra seasoning to this, some curry masala. I know you're supposed to add it like earlier on in the cooking, but it'll still be good. I just wanted to have lots of flavor.
Oh my god, we're at 10 minutes!
Okay, well there we go. 10 minutes. Boom. Stop. Let's add this. Alright, so I bought some pre-made tahini sauce, and I just thought this would be kind of nice and convenient for these meals because, you know, I like to make my own tahini sauce, but it does take a couple minutes to get everything together and mix it up and all that. So yeah, just figured I would do this. And this was like one of the only sauces that we could find, or salad dressings, that wasn't like, you know, oil as like the first ingredient. So that's why I thought this would be nice. So I'll just add this to the salad. Yeah, steamy.
I got
Oh
some
no. Here, I got you.
Thank you.
There we go. And then, yeah, just a little bit of cilantro on top of the curry, and then some green onion on top of this. All right, so let's see how this 10-minute curry tastes. I've had those packaged curries before, and they are pretty good, so I'm sure it's going to be pretty awesome. Oh, this is great. Yeah, the added veggies definitely give it like a nice kick of like freshness and a bit more flavor, because, I mean, those packaged curries are full of flavor, but they are like a little bit heavy. They do have like quite a bit of salt and stuff in it, so it is kind of nice to like stretch it out with some more stuff like this, like the veggies and the extra chickpeas. All right, I'm curious to see what a store-bought tahini dressing tastes like. Okay. It's pretty good. It's not as good as mine, but for a store-bought tahini sauce, it is pretty good, I have to say. But yeah, if you do want to make your own tahini sauces, you guys know I have like a ton of recipes on this channel. Just search, you know, Simnett Nutrition, tahini dressings or tahini sauces or whatever, and a bunch of them come up, I'm sure. But yeah, if I was making this again and it wasn't under like a timed circumstance, I'd probably just take the extra 2 minutes and throw together my own tahini dressing. But this is still good. And it is nice to have the convenience sometimes. All right, you guys don't need to see me eat any more of this meal. So I guess that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully I demonstrated that you don't need a ton of time to cook healthy, plant-based meals. You can have lots of protein in them, lots of flavor, lots of color and everything like that. And it only takes 10 minutes per day, or 10 minutes per meal, I guess 30 minutes per day. So hopefully everyone has that time to dedicate towards their health. Just consider it an investment in your health when you're making healthy meals, spending a bit of time in the kitchen. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely hit the like button, subscribe so that you can see more from me, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the recipes and this style of video, and if I should do more. I will see you soon with another one. Bye-bye. Here's some other videos of mine that I think you might like, and if you're looking for some delicious and healthy plant-based recipes, check out my new recipe ebook, Easy Vegan Comfort Meals. It contains over 60 plant-based recipes, lots of delicious sauces that I know you're gonna love. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the support.